the BMW M5 CS, the BMW road car that destroys supercars. Yes, you read that title right, but you might be thinking, that's nonsense. How could a road car possibly be better than a supercar? You must be insane. Well, watch this to find out. The thing is, the BMW M5 Competition Sport isn't just any ordinary road car. It is the most powerful BMW ever produced, and the most powerful road car ever built. It has a brake horsepower of 627 or 461 kilowatts and 553 pounds or 750 newton meters of torque. It runs on a 4.4-litre twin-turbo V8 engine and is accompanied by a double dual exhaust at the back. It also has an improved oil pump and an overall better oil supply. This plays a big part in decreasing the likelihood of oil starvation when the car is pushed to its limits. With all these in its arsenal, the BMW M5 CS can easily give any supercar a run for its money. The M5 CS only has 10 horsepower more than the M5 Competition. However, it has another ace up its sleeve. It weighs just 1,825 kilograms, 70 kilograms lighter than the Competition. This gives it a power-to-weight ratio not present in most supercars and certainly non-existent in any of the previous models. No wonder it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds. It also has a top speed of a whopping 190 miles per hour. The weight reduction is what really gives it the edge over other cars having the same twin-turbo V8 engine, such as the Mercedes-AMG E63S. How can a car so big be so light, you ask? Well, BMW implemented weight reduction measures, sacrificing automation in some of its parts. The trunk is non-powered. There are also no heated or cooled cup holders, 360 cameras, and no cooled seats. The M5 CS only has reverse cameras and heated seats. The sound deadening under the hood was removed. This allows the BMW M5 CS badge that is embossed to the carbon fiber body to be seen whenever the engine is checked. The M5 CS already uses industry-standard carbon ceramic brakes, but BMW manufacturers also generously used carbon fiber, a material lighter but more durable than steel. The roof, splitter and diffuser used carbon fiber. Meanwhile, carbon fiber reinforced plastic was used in other parts, including the vents and the entire hood. It didn't have titanium exhaust, an option for the Competition, which is so loud that you just might make the neighbors hate you if they don't already. The current exhaust it has gives it a nicer, smoother tone. The M5 CS is a relatively big car, accommodating 4 seats. Although it doesn't really feel like one, largely because of the steering. Its steering is accurate and agile, a thing to expect from the best BMWs. But the M5 CS takes it to the next level. It has a snappy feel similar to the GT3, which makes it almost too easy to steer. You just point to a direction and the car will just go there like magic. It is so responsive to even the most minuscule direction changes. It eases the tightest turns and maneuvers that otherwise just wouldn't be possible. There is no BMW that could compare to how well it performs in corners. It can undeniably be impressive on the track, but it is truly built for the road. So much so that it is unofficially dubbed as the GT racing version of the M5. This is even made more apparent by the yellow lights it has. Aside from looking really cool, the lights resemble the aesthetic GT cars have. Others even argue that it is the BMW version of the Porsche GT3. You can't really blame them, as they make great points. The suspension of the M5 CS is firm, but breathes well with the natural unevenness of the road. It has the control and rebound you expect the best road car to have. What separates it from the M5 Competition is its different suspension training, which makes it damper. It also has a lower center of mass and the stagger that comes with being a CS. It's like comparing the feeling of driving the M2 CS versus the M2 Competition. Along with the great seats, the suspension makes long road trips very comfortable. Even from an aesthetic standpoint, the BMW M5 CS holds its own. From the rear half, it looks like a typical sedan an average Joe would drive. It is what's up front that gives it its identity. It has a yellow headlight under certain conditions, which gives off a motorsports feel. It has a goldish copper trim on the grille, badge and wheels. The wheels on their own are a sight to see. BMW never fails to make CS car wheels pop. The design resembles those of the GT3, adding substance to the comparison. The car comes in 3 colours: matte green, grey and matte grey. Personally, I would recommend always getting the green one, as it most complements the goldish copper on the other parts. But all the colours look phenomenal on the M5. The interior is as high quality as the exterior is. It makes it a nice and comfortable place to be. It has Alcantara, a microfiber synthetic textile on the roof lining and steering wheel. The steering wheel also has a center stripe to let you know where it's pointing, along with the carbon fiber gear shift paddles. The panel is laced with elegant metallic chrome trim, and to top it off is the CS badge in red, present on the dashboard and kick plates. The carbon fiber bucket seats give a nice fit, securing you into place. A little Easter egg can be found on its headrest. Embossed there is an iconic track, recognizable by all race enthusiasts, the Nürburgring. This is actually to pay homage to where the car's suspension was tuned. The seats are fully adjustable and run on electricity. If you're on the shorter side, you can raise the seats. Conversely, the seats can go low to give you the feeling of being in a touring car, perfect for when you're on the track. Another great thing about the M5 is its practicality. You can basically use it as your day-to-day vehicle. Almost nobody talks about it, but the M5 drives greatly, even at low speeds. With it, you know that you're driving a high-quality vehicle without the need to go full throttle. This isn't true for most supercars. Typically, you'd only appreciate that you're riding a supercar when you're flooring the pedal. But this isn't the case for the M5. Whether you're stuck in traffic or at breakneck speeds on the highway, you'll be glad you're driving an M5 CS. Safe to say, the BMW M5 CS has outclassed supercars such as the 911 Turbo, Audi R8 and Aston Martin Vantage, to name a few. But that shouldn't really be shocking if you just look at its price tag. Starting at $165,900, it is more expensive than all these cars mentioned. But is it worth it? I say absolutely. This is because you won't be able to get the same value out of another car in the current market. If you have the money, go ahead and buy it. It is one of the best BMWs, currently the best out of the M series, and is in limited production. These factors are bound to make it a highly valued collectible in the future. By the time you'd want to sell it, you'll be making a profit. The BMW M5 CS is what cemented the value of the CS badge. With previous CS models, there was skepticism if CS was worth the extra price. In the past, you couldn't easily justify spending the extra money for an M3 CS if you could get an M3 competition for less with almost the same perks. Now those doubts are blown out of the water. The car is so powerful yet so delicate. The perfect equilibrium. The value of quality the M5 CS provides over the competition makes it worth every penny. Critics and experts are now even acknowledging it as an early candidate for the Car of the Year. That in itself is a testament to how special the M5 CS truly is. It is a genuinely fun car to have. With the performance and feedback, no one can deny its greatness. It is essentially a supercar without looking like a supercar. The perfect sleeper. If you're the type of person who's into that, you might have just found your soulmate. That's our final verdict, but what about yours? What are your thoughts on the BMW M5 CS? Do you agree with us or do you disagree? Comment what you think down below. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, let us know by hitting that like button below. Subscribe and click that notification so that you can be with us when we take a look at the next supercar down the line. See you in the next video.